Frankie, today we have 4 macaroni and cheeses from the Simply Nature Corporation. They're all organic. We're gonna try them all today at BoxMac. These are USDA organic. These are Simply Nature organic macaroni and cheeses. They're USDA organic. That one's organic. That one's organic.
They're all organic.
They're all organic.
Yeah, by design. I don't know much about the vendor.
No, I don't know anything about the vendor. These were sent in by a Fanola.
Simply Nature.
These are extra small deluxe boxes. These are only 9.5 ounces.
They're all such good Fanolas, aren't they?
You're the best Fanolas we got.
It's an Aldi brand.
Oh, okay, Aldi.
Maybe?
So yeah, we just recently got a message on the Reddit that said that the Aldi refrigerated mac was pretty good.
It does not taste like beef stew, so it got that going for it. I don't know if you can hear it. 10 out of 10.
So Aldi doesn't stock brand names at all. I didn't realize this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have a new one recently opened in our area.
We want to do a Junt's Cart.
Oh yeah, we should sometime.
You've not gone in?
I've gone in. I bought this plant. That was it.
You were asked to leave.
Yeah, I was asked to leave. It's one of those places that charges you a quarter to get a cart. I wanted to just take an Ocean State job lot cart and go right in. I get it. It's supposed to save on the labor of them having to send someone out to get the cart. Honestly, a quarter to me doesn't matter. I just leave it in the...
They claim that they're passing the savings on to you.
They don't cut their pizza and they pass the savings on to you.
That's a whole nother Junt's Cart. We can bitch about that then.
I think this episode you should cook the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I agree. We've got the UPC on 3 places in this box. The normal kind of place on the back. We've got it on the top and also here on the side.
You can scan anywhere. Are you still a big proponent of self-checkout?
I still like it. I still like not having to interact with humans. They have self-checkout. We're going to use it because I don't like people.
You ever go to a place that doesn't have self-checkout and they don't have enough registers and you're like, I can't give you money.
There's definitely a problem with that at Market Basket when it's super busy.
You really?
They can have every checkout open and the lines are still 3D. If I'm going to tell you the truth, Frank, I'm not that excited about any of these.
No.
I don't have my, you don't have
Oh, the
my...
pen fell.
Oh, okay.
Let me go fish it out of the ass of your kitchen.
I mean, you mean the floor?
This reminds me of Porky's Butthole. Mike Judge, creator of King of the Hill, Beavis and Butthead. He was on an interview with like Jimmy Kimmel or something. He was telling a story about how back when they were at the height of Beavis and Butthead, that this guy who sounded like Boomhauer from King of the Hill, I think he even said that's where they got the voice. He thought that Beavis and Butthead was called Porky's Butthole.
He thought the name of the show was Porky's Butthole. I don't know how you get Porky's Butthole out of Beavis and Butthead, but I still have the message. It's like...
Oh my God. Dang old Porky's Butthole, man.
I've been calling y'all for better than a month now. I grab about y'all every time that dang old Porky's Butthole come on.
Now, this is something I've never seen before, Frankie.
Porky's
In
Butthole.
all our BoxMac history. This is a deluxe with these noodles.
The false advertising, you know?
Yeah, they clearly shows big curly noodles.
Right, and instead what you get is like...
Actually...
little half spaghettis. You mad about it?
I'm mad.
Did you see the video of Gloria saying she's mad?
Mad Gloria?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm mad.
I thought you were mad.
Oh, no, Gloria's mad.
You're mad. What does Mad Gloria look like? Can you make a mad face?
Mad face. Fire, Gloria.
Fire Gloria.
Yeah, we did a big family weekend last weekend.
Yeah.
We went to Great Wolf Lodge. You show up, you spend $500 to spend one night there.
Wow.
And it's a giant indoor water park. You know, the kid gets a complimentary set of wolf ears. Your room comes with like a little wolf cave with a bunk. You know, they have an overpriced buffet. At nighttime, they had like story time. So like you sit in front of a bunch of really boring animatronics.
Yep.
And they like have a pre-programmed story.
Oh, nice.
They had s'mores.
Yep.
They had like kids yoga in the morning that nobody attended. But the water park was pretty large and pretty intense.
Yep.
They had these kind of big kid rides. You couldn't be fatter than 300 pounds.
Sure.
And you couldn't be shorter than 42 inches. But I guess you could be a 42-inch, 300-pound person. It was like huge stairs to get up there. And there were like 3 slides, and they're like, yeah, none of these you can go down on your own. You have to go in like dual tube seats.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I came all the way up here.
For nothing.
For nothing. And I was like, is there any ride I can go down by myself? And they're like, there's that thing. It's a tube. You stand inside of a tube, and they enclose you in it, and you stand atop a trap door.
And then they just
And then
drop
they
you.
release the trap door. It's kind of like a free fall. The carny or whatever doesn't care, so they're just like 3, 2, 1, and then like a big wolf howl sounds. They're like, ow, and then you f***ing fall.
And how was it?
Many years ago, my father told me, we were at like Hershey Park in Pennsylvania, and I was like, Dad, how come you're not going on all the rides? And he said, Frank, when you get older, you lose your balls. And I think he's right. I didn't know how long it was going to go on for.
Yeah.
And so I was just surviving the whole time I was falling. I ended up submerged at one point, and I didn't know if it was the end of the ride or if I was just in underwater that I shouldn't be underwater.
Oh,
it was
that's a
the end,
scary
It was the
feel.
end of the ride. But yeah, I thought I was like, maybe I'm just drowning now and stuck in this ride. There was a lot of anxiety, and like you stand in there, they're like, you have to put your arms like this and your legs like this. And then they like shut the door. There was a moment where I almost was like, help, stop it!
But you still had enough balls. They hadn't drained away yet.
It seemed like it was the easiest way to get back down.
Yeah.
So Great Wolf Lodge, I guess I recommend. They had like arcades. Oh, they had the lamest looking thing. This thing called Magic Quest. And it's like just like a stretch of hallway.
Yep.
With LCD monitors, you know, that are sort of decorated with rock.
Yep.
And you get like a magic wand.
It's a copy of a Disney thing.
Is it?
And you point the wand
Yes.
at, and then
I like,
it does something.
I like objects and stuff, and like finally like you open treasure at the end or something. And you walk up to a screen and some like guy in a costume is like, the hottest liquid known to man is white magma. And that's supposed to mean something to you.
Yeah, they have that same attraction at Harry Potter. You pay $50 for the wand, then they're just inserted all throughout the park with things like point your wand here.
They've decided that Disney Plus is their most important product in their entire
Yeah, that's quite a thing, huh?
and they expect 60 to 90 million subs by 2024. There's no way I can consume even a fraction of what they're offering. I can't even consume the things I've already heard of. But when you're like Moon Knight, Ms. Marvel, I don't know what those are. I can't imagine being like 10 hours. Let's do it. John, what's like the most popular thing you can think of that you've never seen? Lost might be one for me. Like
Lost. Yep, that's a good one.
I'm lost on it.
Any basically modern reality TV, like Big Brother, even Survivor. I've never even seen an episode of Survivor.
I don't think I've seen Survivor. I've seen Big Brother. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, what's the incentive for a company to spend a tremendous amount of money on content? Doesn't it seem as though the majority of people want to watch low-effort content produced on YouTube? Can you imagine how much YouTube brings in for itself? If it's 50-50 with the ad revenue, which I think it's something like that. I heard that Netflix is in serious debt.
Yeah, they are.
Like, they're just like spending money like idiots. Disney Plus has a real shot at just winning with sheer force. I may turn away from the iPhone.
Yeah, I'm turned away. My company has actually said that there's no more iPhones for.
Really? They struggle to continue to be the same Apple without Steve Jobs, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
They kind of try to have his same snobbiness.
Yeah.
But his snobbiness was...
It was smart snobbiness. And
Yeah.
their snobbiness now is just snobbiness.
Yeah, like, just USB-C, but
Yeah.
not on the phone. Shell pasta with cheese sauce, deluxe organic, Simply Nature.
Lousy,
Not very good.
sourish, not very good
Not good.
flavor.
It's not bad, but it's completely absent of good. There's just their basic. Yeah. It's got that no cheese, tastes a little bit like cardboard.
A real kind of synthetic, salty, like bad, bland cheese flavor.
Disappointed!
This is the deluxe with the non-deluxe noodles. It's okay.
It's okay, it's just like there's no cheese
It's the wrong
flavor
noodle.
there.
Yeah. Finally, the white. Weak.
They're all just crap. I mean, these are all organic, so that might have something to do with it. What we're left with is tremendous food waste.
Tremendous food waste. Somebody could be watching this video right now who's starving. They're going to be like,
Matt.
ooh, I'll eat that.
I bet you these are more expensive than the Artisan Crafteds that we like so much.
Walmart has a line of organics. Maybe we should do that sometime.
I'd be interested.
Yeah. I'm not recommending any of these, and I'm not recommending you eat macaroni and cheese. Ever again.
Okay, at some point, this guy called information, he'd give him a goddamn TV, and then at some point he started going on about Porky's butthole, and then somebody back then was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get you Mike Judge, I think. Anything butthole, but, you know.
Related? Yeah.
Went straight to me.